everybody, Tanisha K coming to you guys with a quick homeschool update for the month of January. I know I have not done my homeschool updates through video in a year, but I decided for 2019 I wanted to go ahead and get back to it. Some people have been asking about it, and honestly the kids like jumping in. Today they're eating, so they're going to jump in, so I think I'll be able to get right in and show you guys what I have for you in 3 minutes or less. Yeah. First things first, we have been enjoying this month is the Max Einstein book. We are almost finished with it, and the kids truly request to read it often, and I have really been enjoying it. So Max Einstein, Genius Experiment, right here, guys. We have been enjoying this book. We got it new from our library as soon as they released it. I jumped right on it. I think that's been great to do because a lot of times I've been reserving books that people have already read, and I'm always in line. So what I do now is I go to my library's website, I go to the books that are on order or the books that literally just got there or they're being shelved, and those are the ones I reserved and I get them immediately. So that's been awesome. Another book we've been enjoying, me and my husband, Out of the Maze. If you guys have it's like Who Moved My Cheese? Who Stole My Cheese? The author of Who Moved My Cheese, he wrote this book as well. So my husband, I got this for him, and he liked it. I'm sure I can try to pull him in here next month, tell you his feelings on that when we do our books of the month at the end of next month. After we get done with reading that together, because he likes, so he wants me to read, he wants us to read it together. So it's a really short book, just as the Who Moved My Cheese is. This month we've been focusing on community helpers. So if you have not watched our virtual field trip for community helpers, my sister-in-law came through and she was able to take the kids on a virtual field trip. They got to look through her EMS kit. She is an EMT kit. And we are so excited about that. So if you have not seen that vlog, then definitely check below and I will be sure to include that as well. Another thing that we have been enjoying is a Christmas purchase for the oldest, the coding book. This was bought at Aldi grocery store. And I'm not sure why it was there. You know, they have stuff that they offer once in a while. Basically, it's a coding book. So it has different things for coding, and you actually do create things. You create games, and he has been working through this from time to time, and he has really been enjoying it. So I'm glad that he likes it. You know, when the kids like something that's $3, who's complaining? Nobody. Nobody's complaining about that. Last but not least, I wanted to show you guys my little ones' journals. They have really been getting a kick out of these. Yes, these are happy planners. Now, of course, Princess is familiar with the happy planner system, but my son Bam Bam was not. So I took the happy planners, I put their names in them, and right now we're working on perfecting writing our first. Bam Bam's doing first and last name, Tinky's doing her first name. So I have their names in here, and what we do with the calendar part, we start every day with the calendar and weather and all of that. So they go through, we say our days, and they practice writing their numbers here. So that's what we're doing there. And then after we do that, we go through and we write our name. So as you can see, Bam Bam has been coming through. He's been trying to write with pen. He does really well with his big, thick pencil, but he's been wanting to do pen. And then Princess, of course, has been doing the exact same thing, but, you know, just kind of doing her own thing because, again, she's 3, so she does not need to be homeschooled, okay? We're just doing this because it's fun for her. Please don't be trying to force your 3-year-olds into a crazy curriculum. It's not that serious. But she's been having a blast, guys. And you know what? I'm having a blast. On this day, she finally figured that in out. I mean, she just went in. It was so funny. She was like, in. So I'm so excited for her to be starting out 3, perfecting her name. We learn our names by singing the Mickey Mouse song. So that's how we do it. So for when Kendon was little, it was K-E-N-D-E-N, Kendon is my name. And so that's how we do it for all of them. And it's been really great teaching them that way. I decided to go ahead and keep, you know, some things you can keep for the other kids, some things you can't. The Mickey Mouse song has worked great. So that's all I have for you guys. Community Helpers has been a great blast this month. I'm recording this a little bit early, so we'll be taking the next week to finish up Community Helpers. And then, because on the 1st, that Friday, this is going up that Friday morning. And if you watch it, be in prayer for me. I opted to teach our church homeschool group. The theme is dissection in biology. And it's Bear's birthday month. I always try to teach his age group in his birthday month. And so he's been wanting to dissect. And so I was like, we'll just dissect the fetal pig. You know, it sounds fun when your husband mentions something and you agree to it. It's fun until you realize you really have to cut up a fetal pig. So the pig's outside the door. Keeps looking at me, freaking out even as I talk to you guys. So be in prayer for your girl. But do know that next month we will be discussing that. Now, I will not be getting any footage of that because I do not record at our church homeschool group, just because that don't make no sense. But I will be incorporating some pictures, and when we bring it home, we'll finish dissecting it. I don't think that we're going to have time to really work through all the body systems. So whatever we do at the house, I will record that and get a vlog out to you guys as soon as possible. But be in prayer for you. Will you keep me lifted up in Jesus' name? Okay, don't be praying to nobody. Great. In Jesus' name, will you keep me lifted up? And the whole class. I'm excited. You know, Bear's excited and my husband's really excited. So I don't know how, I didn't do well with dissection in high school. You know, I just didn't like it and freaking out. Okay, we don't want to talk about that anymore. Be in prayer for you girls. So keep me lifted up as I hope I don't pass out from these kids. Woo, that might make it to YouTube. Okay, if I'm like, okay guys, we're going to just hit the floor. Now that might make it to YouTube, but just, yeah, be in prayer for your girl. But I'm so excited. It's been a great homeschool journey this year. And we are doing good. We're on track and everything. I'm really excited. I'm really proud of my kids. They actually, over the winter break, they wanted school in December. They were like, can we have school? Can we have school? So I gave them workbook stuff to do, but they really have been enjoying it. I have too. This year has been really refreshing. We've had a lot of stuff going on. My son has surgery. It's been a crazy school year. It really has. But I'm excited. We've been making it. So I'm really excited. I'm glad the school year is going great and they anticipate it and they're excited about it too. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I would definitely, if you want me to do a review about the Max Einstein book when we get done with it, then let me know. After we finish Max Einstein, our next new book that I was able to snag will be Inkling. So I look forward to starting that with the kids as our next little read aloud. But thanks so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Happy homeschooling.